Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. We're going to be doing a mid-month energy check-in for the sign of Libra. So this will be your middle of April tarot reading. Do keep in mind that this is a general message, so take the information as it resonates. If there's a message that does not resonate, drop that message. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, I do not send personal messages or offer personal readings, and so if you do get a message from someone, that is not me. They are impersonating me and trying to scam you. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. Also check out my Instagram for more content. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Now, less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed, and so if you do watch my videos regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. I am using the Mermaid Tarot, so if you're curious, there is a link to that in the description below if you'd like to purchase it for your own use. Okay, and then we'll also take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. I'll also take a couple of these Kipper cards here as well. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, Libra. Very nice. Energy on the bottom. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is, the imagery here is really, to me, this is talking about you connecting to your childlike self, connecting to your inner child, and potentially seeing something from a fresh perspective, seeing something from a point of happiness, from a place of happiness. Realizing that there are miracles that happen in the universe, there are synchronicities that happen in the universe, and you never know when you might see a rainbow, right? You never know when you might see a rainbow. And on top of that, this Page of Pentacles, this talks about potential offers or news coming into maybe around money, maybe about your material situation. Really, generally, the Page of Pentacles says that your prospects are looking good, as you see here with the pentacle in their hand. And really, just take a look at this picture here. I mean, could things be going better for this person? I ask you, right? And so for some of you, is there a situation where you're like really just looking to connect with happiness, connect with some level of happiness here in your life? I see you doing that. I actually really love the energy here for you, Libra, I have to say. One of the better ones that I've done. I'm over halfway done here, and so looks very good for you. Now, in your overall your current situation, you have this 3 of Cups. You're connecting with joy here, very, very clearly. I mean, take a look at these 2 cards. I mean, look, so the 3 friends or the 3 sisters here are dancing around the table. They're throwing their cup in the air. They're enjoying themselves. They're laughing. They're having a good time. The 3 of Cups represents potentially good times with your friends, people who are close to you, your social circle. It can refer to your literal social circle, the company that you keep, the people that are around you. And, I think some of you are recognizing that community is important. It's important to have a nice community around you as well. And I think, some of you may be even understanding the gift of a good friendship here as well, or the gift that a good friendship really is to you. And as you can kind of see, there's a gift energy going on here, but yeah, it seems like a very happy type of energy here for Libras at this time. Now, in the problem position, you do have the 3 of Wands, okay? So it's so interesting because we have these double 3s showing up. 3s can indicate Trinity, unity, situations involving others as well. But you know what this is? The 3 of Wands here, this is, take a look at the magnifying glass. I do wonder if some of you need to focus in on your health, wealth, and love. As we take a look at these 3 wands, each wand can represent a pillar in your life: health, wealth, and love. I wonder if some of you are looking to create balance, create equilibrium, create a pillar of health, wealth, and love in your life. I do wonder if some of you are maybe doing that. The thing is, the 3 of Wands can talk about growth and expansion. It can talk about taking something to the next level. But there's something around, what is the word that I'm looking for, around balance here that I almost never bring in with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. And I think some of you are recognizing how important it is to create a sense of balance around the areas of health, wealth, and love in your life. So, and I think some of you are, again, I want to say this because I've literally never brought this message in for anyone ever. You're recognizing the gift of a good friendship, or you're recognizing the gift of a good social circle, or the gift of a good community, a strong community around you. In the past, you have the Strength card, and this is about overcoming some type of potential external obstacle here the Strength card is about overcoming some sort of internal obstacle here in your life. And so, I mean, some of you recently have had a situation where you've had to really dive deep, go within, find the strength within yourself to keep moving forward on something, or to overcome something that may have felt like an inner demon, or felt like an inner struggle, or felt like a challenge internally. Some of you have worked through that situation. And so I really like this, and this may have been around putting yourself out there, particularly if you've been isolated for some time, as many of us have over the last 2 years. Potentially some of you have maybe recognized how important it is to be around other people, and create this community, find friends, maybe even start dating if you're single, something around that. In the future, you have this Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles here is about a long-term situation in your life. Typically, this is around like long-term investments paying off, right? And it could say that you have made a purchase a long time ago that is now paying off here for you in the future, because you're looking here at the future. This also is potentially a potential change in direction, or a new direction on the horizon for you. They're really deciding on, they're like doing some type of family planning here. As you can see on the Seven of Pentacles card, this can talk about long-term relationships. I do particularly think if you are a Libra here that is single and you're looking for love, conditions are favorable for you right now, it seems like. And I don't think you're going to do anything that's quick. I think you're looking for somebody who's long-term in your life. Maybe even somebody who you want to start a family with. Not to rush to it, but some of you may be really interested in that type of relationship for yourself. And you're doing some type of long-term planning here for the future for you, in whatever theme that may be of your life at this time. Now, on your conscious awareness, on your thoughts, or on your mind, you do have this Two of Cups. So I do have to say, above and below, you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. If you are here and you are interested in a relationship, there could be one coming in. Some of you may be, this may be on your mind, relationships may be on your mind. If you are in a relationship, or if you're married, if you're partnered, if you've been starting to talk to somebody, I see that strengthening. I see that bond strengthening. I see that partnership strengthening. Two of Cups talks about partnerships generally in life. This can span across and out to business partnerships, you working with others as well here, as we have the Three and the Two of Cups, as well as the Three of Wands. Your group of people, your tribe, your soul tribe, the people that you keep around you, and the quality time that you spend with others. There's a big message here of community, of when I say love, I am talking about romantic love for some of you, but I'm also talking about love generally, like love from the universe, love from family, love from friends, love from your community, love from others. That's maybe platonic, right? It's not romantic. Love generally here seems to be a theme for you at this time, Libra. In the subconscious, in the low row, what you can't see or the hidden, you do have the Lovers card. So this is potentially Gemini energy, so that could be a sign that some of you, you may be talking to a Gemini, or you may be interested in a Gemini. Gemini may be interested in you, but the Lovers can also talk about like a really deep connection with somebody. I mean, they're looking into a mirror, right? That you could be finding your mirror in life. Somebody who has similar goals, visions, dreams, aspirations that you do. And that could certainly be the case. This can bring a deep connection, a deep love connection into your life. And just when you least expect it here too, because it's in this lower row energy. And so the other thing is the Lovers can represent an important choice to make. Some of you do have an important choice to make with the Seven of Pentacles and the Lover's energy. That could certainly be coming around here for some of you. That is for sure. In your staff, in the direction that you are headed, in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, there's a new you being formed here. Having an out-of-body experience, right? And, you know, I say that kind of jokingly, but, you know, some of you may actually have with this Ten of Swords energy. But some of you may be feeling like you are stepping into a new version of yourself. There is something that has clearly ended here with this Ten of Swords energy, or that will be ending here in the future. This is something that you are influencing. You're going to decide to end it with something or someone. And likely what is happening here is this is in pursuit of something that you feel is more in alignment with you, or something that is better for you. If you do decide to end something with someone, or just like you may decide like I need to stop doing XYZ because it's not serving me anymore, that's putting you in closer alignment here with whatever's going on above and below in your mind and in your subconscious with the Two of Cups, the Lover's energy. So that looks very good for you. In the external influence, you do have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords here, so this is interesting because it's coming external to you. There are some things that you don't have the answer to right now. There are some things that you don't have the answer to. And there's some things that you purposely cannot see. And I do wonder if someone's maybe, concealing something from you. Somebody may be hiding something from you. And, you know, the thing is that what's interesting here is the Eight of Swords is typically around your ability. The Eight of Swords is typically around you hiding something from yourself, you blindfolding yourself, you interrupting yourself, you putting yourself in a bad situation, you being in the limitation of your mind with the Eight of Swords. But the thing is, it's external. So external is something you can't control. And so what I would say is what you can control is racing thoughts. What you can control by meditation. What you can control is the kind of content that you consume, the people you put yourself around. So control the things that you can at this time. Drop the things that you can't, because you're going to waste precious energy trying to control the things that you can't control. Libra. In the hopes and fears, you do have the Knight of Wands. So some of you are hoping to have a connection with a fire sign. Not everybody, but some of you are hoping for something with a fire sign. Actually, don't really get hung up on the sign. They could have fire-like qualities, and they could have a fire sign anywhere in their chart. This person could also be somebody who you see as a maverick. This person could also be somebody that you see as sort of a jack of all trades, a unicorn, if you will, with the Knight of Wands. Some of you may be really hoping for that situation with that person. But some of you are also hoping to reignite some type of flame or passion in your life. In the outcome, I love this for Libras. You have the Star. The Star is one of my favorite energies to find in the tarot. It is a wish being granted to you from the cosmos, from the universe, seemingly coming out of nowhere. And, you know, this is the energy of recovery. It's the energy of healing, of, I always like to say, synchronicities, as you can see the stars here, right? Energetic downloads, things happening seemingly out of nowhere. And the Star can also be a major card of hope on the horizon, optimism, positivity, and happiness. It's a very good card. So your dream here is being fulfilled, your dreams coming true, your wishes coming true in the outcome. For some of you, for many of you, this will be something around a relationship. For some of you, this will be around some type of long-term planning that you're doing here, and an important decision that you have to make. Let's go ahead and start to clarify with these three cards. So you have the World, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. The World, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I do wonder if there's something around spending. Do some of you need to like download Mint or Intuit, which is like an app that tracks your spending? Why do I feel like saying that? Or do you have it and you haven't looked at it yet? Some of you Or do you need to get like a budgeting software, or do some of you need to use technology to your advantage in some ways? I don't know. That's a very specific message. I wonder if some of you maybe want to do that. Saturn rewards you for doing the hard work, the things that are hard. Budgets are not necessarily easy to follow and create. And so the reason I'm getting this Five of Pentacles energy, you have the Knight of Swords here as well. Could be fire or air sign, I think is very prominent for you. Gemini, Sagittarius energy here potentially for some of you. I also think right now there is some type of action towards the future that's going to be important for you. What I mean by that is some sort of taking some sort of long-term action, or some sort of action towards a long-term situation in the future, long-term planning, something like that here. But the world is a completion. I do think there's certainty around you and a connection. I do think there's certainty around you and finding love as well. So you have main female, privileged lady, and mature man. Pick your person, pick your poison. You know, what type of person are you interested in? They're all here. They're literally all here. And so it really depends on, what type of person you're interested in. But we started off with the Three of Cups, which is like about your social circle. Then we also had the Three of Wands with it. We had this energy here of you connecting with joy and happiness. And now we have three people showing up here as well. We have double knights. Take your pick, Libra. There are lots of people, lots of options, lots of opportunities for you here in the future. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.